Today I'll be giving a brief overview of the impact of Hummingbird on e-commerce sites. It's estimated that Google's Hummingbird update affected 90% of search queries, so many people are now wondering how Hummingbird changed everything for e-commerce websites. Essentially, with Hummingbird, Google wants to provide greater speed and accuracy and also display more answers directly on search results pages, rather than requiring people to click on a result to get their answer. An example of this is Google's new features like knowledge graphs and comparison charts that show up organically in search results now. There's been a lot of discussion about how knowledge graphs for products will affect e-commerce websites. So you might have already started to see Google displaying knowledge graph comparison charts for searches containing two similar products. For instance, if you were to compare blueberries versus raspberries, you would see a comparison chart. Say you wanted to compare the Samsung Galaxy S4 and the iPhone 5. Versus the iPhone 5. So currently, organic search results for the Samsung Galaxy versus iPhone 5 are just news and review focused. But with Hummingbird, we anticipate that you'll start seeing charts comparing the specs for these phones and options for purchase. So for other products like clothing that don't really have specs, review data and social data could be used by Google to present a complete picture of the product. Google has also started inserting e-commerce into knowledge graphs in other instances. If you were to search for a movie, Google would share a link in the knowledge graph to buy the movie in the Google Play Store, and you can see that right here. If you were to search for a book, Google would display a knowledge graph featuring book review information and links to purchase from various retailers. And you can see that here. It's obvious that Google is really pushing more people towards paid ads because they've created these new search result boxes and these charts filled with Google hosted content. Google earns money when the searcher clicks through to the e-commerce site to complete the transaction. Google has started replacing organic search results and websites with their own knowledge graphs and information. The Google Flights chart is an example of this. And you can see that right here. Before Google Flights, Expedia and Travelocity ranked in organic search as a flight aggregator, and they still do rank well, but Google Flights trumps them now as this feature has been integrated into web search. We can expect this trend to grow and expand as data from more industries is incorporated into Google's search features. So, what's been recommended for e-commerce sites now that Hummingbird has been released? With the conventional searches becoming more prominent, long-tail keywords are becoming more and more important, and that's where e-commerce sites can really thrive if they optimize for these. Also, e-commerce schema implementation can really help. You can increase your click-through rate by including breadcrumbs, price, reviews, authors, and other data telling Google what your pages are about that way, and helping them organize your content. Also, optimizing your website for mobile browsing or developing an app for easier online shopping is a good idea. Okay, thanks for watching. This concludes our discussion of Hummingbird and e-commerce. Please visit the Boomtown blog to learn more about this and other SEO topics.